Hello and welcome to another installment of the mashup review featuring Taco Bell t-shirt, Baja Blast, and Taco Bell. I added some like special hot sauce on it. And I also customized the items to have like extra like sauce and potatoes and stuff. I put fries in my quesadilla, which you can apparently do. Um, all right. Let's see. Let's go to the mashup request form. Oh, our first one is from Gladalord, and it is a Soundhouse link. It has Prince in it, so I'm probably going to have to snip out the Prince part in post. Oh, the instrumental. I could probably like pitch shift it or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out to make sure that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Prince mashups are being taken down as much nowadays. I don't know, like, if his estate is like just cracking the whip as much as they were when Prince was alive. All right, so it's Fuck Metallica versus Prince.
Fuck. Well, I've been to Hastings and I've been to Brighton. I've been to Eastbourne too. So what? So what? And I've been here, I've been there, I've been every fucking where. So what? So what? So what? So what? You boring little cunt. Well, I fuck a queen. I fuck. I've even sucked an old man's cock. So what? So what? Fuck. And I fuck the sheep. I fuck the goat. I ran my cock right down its throat. So what? So what? So what? So what? You boring little fuck. Well, who cares? Who cares? You do.
This sounds like
You cares? Who cares about you?
this sounds like a wrestling, like a rap song by a wrestler.
Who cares? Who cares?
Like this has some Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Randy Savage vibes.
Who cares about you?
Yeah, this is wrestling rap all the way.
And I drunk that, I drunk this, I spewed a lot of fucking this. So what? So what? I've had skank, I've had speed, I've jacked up until I'm bong. So what? So what? So what? So what? You boring little cunts. Well, who cares? Who cares? You do. Fuck. Yeah, who cares? Who cares about you? You. Well, who cares? Who cares? You do. Yeah, who cares? Who cares about you? You.
Yeah.
You.
You should have thrown in a Soldier Boy. Why didn't you throw in a Soldier Boy? That was asking for a Soldier Boy.
I've had crap, I've had lice, I've had the clap, and that ain't nice. So what? So what? I fucked this, I fucked that, I've even fucked the schoolgirl's flat. So what? So what? So what? So what? You boring little fuck. Well, who cares? Who cares? You do. And who cares? Who cares about you? You, fuck you.
All right, that was actually pretty good. So, definitely, I like mashups where like the intention of both originals is entirely different from the final product. Like Prince was not attempting to make like a wrestling in like a wrestler's like bad rap demo and like in a good way. This is really funny. And Metallica wasn't trying to make like some like weird like wrestling intro or wrestling rap intro. I don't know. It's just for some reason I think wrestling when I hear this. Now, as far as the mashup, like the technical aspects, one thing that the vocals need outside of like some EQing and reverb and stuff, there's something that I think would help even more, and that is a gate. I think some kind of gate that like cuts out all of like the like static in like the low quality acapella would serve this mashup very well. Because you like there are certain parts where like you hear the vocals like the artifacts like really stretchy and kind of noisy. Like it's actually not a terrible acapella, but you need to gate it so you get some like the noise that's like in between to go away. But yeah, this is a good mashup. Very funny, very wrestly. I don't know why I'm thinking wrestling, but this is a wrestling rap song, I think. All right. Oh, Goldbug just submitted something. We got 8 mashups today. All right. Elena Chimera. Oh, this was on Crumple-Stock. Nice. Crumple-Stock 9. So Elena says this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I chose to take. How is this a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? Wait, how is this once in a lifetime? I must know. It wasn't even a Talking Heads mashup. Let's check it out, though. Okay. I like the guitar works in there.
Life is a waterfall. We're one in the river and one again after the fall.
Okay.
Swimming through the void, we hear the word. We lose ourselves, but we find it all. 'Cause we are the ones that wanna play. Always wanna go, but you never wanna stay. We are the ones that wanna choose. Always wanna play, but you never wanna lose. When you lose all mind, you free your life.
This is good. I love the pitch shifting.
Cause we are the ones that wanna play. Always wanna go, but you never wanna stay. We are the ones that wanna choose. Always wanna play, but you never wanna lose. When you free life's eternal prize.
So far, this is really impressive. Screw it. I'll subscribe. This is good enough.
Life is a waterfall. We drink from the river, then we turn around and put up our walls.
System of aha.
Swimming through the void, we hear the word. We lose ourselves, but we find it all. 'Cause we are the ones that wanna play. Always wanna go, but you never wanna stay.
Here's some drums in
The
there.
ones that wanna choose. Always wanna
Sounds like you added some of the hi-hat. most creative mashups I've ever had on this mashup, on just like any mashup review. There was a lot of creativity that went into the pitch shifting, the way that like each chorus basically, I don't know, it's you thought like a songwriter when you made this mashup. You basically like all the choruses basically are like the same structure. It's like they both start on the same lyric, they both end on the same lyric. I liked how you use some of the stems from Aerials, because System of a Down, there are quite a few songs where you can get stems, and Aerials is one of them. You could definitely hear everything pretty clearly the whole time. I think the only thing was that there were a few sections where maybe the vocals, like, sometimes you need to quantize aggressively when you're like pitch shifting like a specific note or something, and I think most of the time the quantizing was great, but there were a few times where it was maybe like slightly off and then a pitch shift happened. Definitely if you're gonna pitch shift a note or something and it's like you notice like something that's not as quantized even more. But that's really it. Like, this is really good. I'm very impressed with this one. Yeah, good job. Mashville Hennessy. Is this really Kelly Clarkson and Kelly Clarkson and Megan the Stallion? Kelly Stallion. Or Megan the Megan the Starkson. I'm not going to come up with any good like play on words there. Let's continue. I think the vocals can be boosted a little bit more during the choruses. Verses are actually okay. This makes me think that Megan the Stallion always belonged over like 2000s production. Because I like... Yeah, I feel like a lot of rappers today, like, I think a lot of hip-hop production is good, but 2000s, like, pop production, some of that weirder, like, Timbaland type stuff, or, like, some of the more, like, 2000s, like, noisy pop instrumentals, they fit so well with modern rap, or just, I don't know. I think 2000s pop instrumentals just... I don't know. It's a pretty reliable mix with those and like any rap song from nowadays. Yeah, I definitely boost the vocals a little bit here. I sometimes undermix vocals. I will readily admit that. Like, it's still like you can like sometimes I'll do this where like I'll undermix the vocals accidentally because they're still like audible, but they're like a little drowned out by everything else. Vocals can be a little little bit louder here. They're also like, that's it. The idea's there, the tempo's there, and I think the execution's pretty good. This is very good. Gotta subscribe to fellow mashup creators. I guess I'll sub to you. Honestly, like, if I heard Megan Thee Stallion rapping over, like, these kind of beats, I would listen to her way more. Maybe I'm kind of a boomer. Yeah. It's a good mashup overall. Anything else that I have to say about it? Maybe the vocals could be like limited a little bit, or just like basically just raise the volume during like the chorus and bridge of the vocals, and maybe cut off some of the high end and maybe just cut off some of the high ends, or like some of the, like the more like hard to listen to frequencies. And then if you do that and just boost the vocals slightly, maybe limit them a little bit so they're a little bit more consistent in volume, I think, yeah, this is like, as is, it's actually a very good mashup. So good job. Oh, I already know this one is gonna work. Tino mashups again with the bangers. I already know this is good. Ever just like not? I'm begging you to miss one. I just hit a lick with the box, with the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so got cash out. This is really good. Why can't rappers just hop on beats like these? Why? I just want the 2000s to like come back. Yeah, this is almost like boringly perfect. But I'm definitely bopping to it. Who is that? Thank you, YouTube person. Storm Close. That's an interesting name. I need a haircut. Cool. This is fun. President candidate. I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman shit. I've been moving real gangster, so that's why she picked the grip. Shawty call me Crisco, cause I pop my shit. Got it out the mud. There's nothing you can tell me. Yeah, when I had a job, South Street wealthy. Yeah, I had the coupe at the lot. I really, this is like a near perfect mashup. I'd just say, the only thing I maybe, if Tino mashups messed around with the vocals a little bit, to make them sound a little bit more like this could be the original song, I think that would be dope. I mean, this is pretty close.
box. Put the stick in the box. Boss the whole damn field. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deal, been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so.
Thank you, Kate. Kate. I
won't never sell my soul. And I can take that.
Kate Collins. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that, but thank you for the sub. Like and subscribe. One step ahead if you would. Yeah. All right. All right. What's no? All right. So Gladalord, I'm just gonna move your submission down one, so I know to do it next week. Wait, you already made the Soulja Boy mashup? Like just now? Like what? Like I thought you were making that mashup next week. Oh my god. You just made it? That Did you have like that like in the vault or something? I can't wrap my head around the fact that you just did that. There's no way. Unless you used Rave DJ. If you used Rave DJ, I will be. Oh my god. Oh. That's so. Oh my god. How do you? I don't even make mashups that fast. Wow. Wow. Okay. Hunter Forsberg, the legend. We got. Ooh, what are these genres? J-pop and dark synthwave. Gotta love that you like let us know what genres you're mashing up. Real pros use Audacity. Yeah. Some of my favorite mashup artists use Audacity. All right. Use iMovie, huh? This is definitely a synthwave instrumental. This is interesting. This is interesting. Let's see what this translates to. I was translating Welsh earlier. Oh, is it like someone's name? Does anyone... Oh, it's a type of flower. Okay. Interesting.
所を変えない堂々と咲き誇る姿が今もずっと変わらない僕の道しるべ叶うつむいて歩いていた
I really like this instrumental. Whoever made this was definitely doing something cool. You definitely sent me some interesting like source material. This is literally, this person doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. Every track's a banger. I recommend those sounds. A fandom user. Hell yeah. That's cool stuff. Yeah, and that J-pop song sounds really interesting too. Okay. But yeah, I mean, as usual, like Hunter, like your ear is great. I think that random YouTuber. I think your ear is great. The songs, they're quantized well. They go together perfectly. I think the only like place where I could really see like these mashups really improving is just on the production front. Yeah, I think it's just like the acapellas that you use are sometimes of like a slightly low quality, but I mean, if you don't get official acapellas from an artist, it's like, I don't know how, like, I don't know. If you don't, like, if artists don't drop official stems, it's kind of difficult to like make like a very high quality mashup. Like, I've had to use some less than ideal acapellas and like kind of make them work, but not 100%. It's actually, yeah, it's pretty tricky. But I think it's a good mashup. Yeah, I don't really know like how to like. It's definitely really the only thing I can think of that's like not my favorite thing about this mashup is basically just the quality of the vocal acapella. Other than that, this is great. Great idea. All the notes made sense. Like, there were no, like, off-key moments. Good stuff. Jake McGiggles. Oh, my God. One of my older mashups. I can't remember if I sent this in yet. I'd like to think that my memory is good enough to know that I don't think I've been sent this yet. I don't think so. But it's. I'm glad I stopped using those but it's titles. I was kind of running those into the ground a little bit, but it's okay. All right. Toxic Toxicity. Yeah, I already know that these songs both C minor. So yeah, good call. But my only fear going into this mashup is that the triplet rhythm of the vocals is going to be a little awkward. But who knows? Let's check it out. I feel like the Toxic instrumental is a little slower than it usually is.
Conversion, software version 7.0. Looking at life through the eyes of a tire hub. Eating seeds is a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, of our city. No!
key-wise, these are definitely a match made in heaven.
More wood for the fires, loud neighbors, flashlight reveries caught in the headlights of a truck.
Yeah, this isn't.
Eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, of our city. What do you own the world? How do you own disorder? Disorder. Now, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder. Disorder. Disorder.
How did you make that? You added.
You, what do you own the world? How do you own disorder?
How did you added another hand? What? Motherfucker, you're blowing my mind. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, actually, I have seen people add the sunglasses. All right. Yeah, I definitely have some thoughts on that mashup. Mixing was decent. What else? Mixing was decent. Both songs, key-wise, were great. Is this a mashup I would have ever attempted to make work? No. This is, like, if I, like, saw these two songs and thought, maybe they could go together, I actually wouldn't even try to make them work. Because I've used toxicity vocals before in mashups. They are actually really difficult to make work with almost anything that is, like, kind of straight ahead, like 4/4. Like, the toxic instrumental is kind of tight, a little, like, I don't know, it's a very tight, like, I don't know, just, like, it's not very swung at all. Like, it's very just, like, but, like, toxicity is, like, like, they're definitely in two different time signatures, and I feel like you basically just need to go way overboard with just quantizing, but you also need to kind of do that, but also simultaneously make it so the toxicity vocals aren't, like, entirely, like, at different points rhythmically than the original toxicity. So it's honestly, yeah, I mean, I've, like, there are quite a few mashup artists that like will just see two song titles and just combine them. And honestly, am I kind of surprised this is the first time I've seen this combination? A little bit, but I think there's kind of a reason for it. It is a very interesting mashup. Mixing is good, idea is good. The rhythms are just, like, of the vocals over toxic. It's kind of difficult to I don't know. I might need to come back to this one for more, but yeah, the rhythmic differences are definitely, like, interesting, but I don't know if they really work. Ugh. There are a lot of things I like about this mashup, though. But yeah, it's a little weird. And I can, like, but I think above all else, I commend you for trying this out because I don't like. It sounds like a lot of work went into like quantizing and like trying to make this mashup work. I think this is a very you were giving yourself a very difficult task, and I think you did pretty well with it. So yeah, kudos. Next up, Devon, Ireland. 1,000 photographs. You made a mashup in 20. I don't know how people do that. I mean, I used to like. I remember I used to churn out like a mashup like every like day, and make it in like maybe like 10 milliseconds. But I don't know. I just can't make mashups that fast anymore. I need to like give myself some breathing room. Make sure I'm not putting out like the worst mashup ever, which I occasionally I do put out the worst mashup ever, but like I've definitely made a Korn and Lion King mashup that I listen to now and I'm like, why did I make that? This sounds like an absolute joke. Yeah, it definitely happens sometimes. I mean, I've had some mashups where I listen back and I'm like, what the hell? All right, 1,000 photographs, Vanessa Carlton and Nickelback. I'm very interested in hearing this work out. Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 miles, Nickelback, photograph. Hated songs. I don't hear anyone ripping on 1,000 miles. Hold up. I need to check one thing. Or actually, let's check it while the mashup is playing. Let's see if the nerds on like music forums like 1,000 miles.
Making my way downtown, walking
If
fast,
people
faces
seem to like
passing,
it.
homebound.
Fast Nickelback is
Staring
weird.
blankly ahead, just making my way through the
It actually kind of sounds like a
crowd.
Cranberries instrumental now. What the hell?
And I need you, and I miss you,
Ooh, smooth.
and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by?
This would have been a huge hit in like 1996 or 7. Like in the Alanis Morissette era music. I think this would have been like a huge hit like the mid-90s.
There's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think
Yeah.
of me.
This is like
'Cause everything's so wrong.
Wait, when did
I
1,000
don't
Miles come out?
belong living in your precious memory.
2001 and Photograph was 2005. And
'Cause
this
I
song
need you,
sounds like it's from the
and I miss
90s. That's awesome. You actually made that train like the looping of the
If
little
I could
oh god
fall
like the part under that. You actually looped it and it sounded
Do
natural.
you think time
Yeah, I can hear
would
this.
pass me
This has some
by?
Cranberries vibes for sure.
'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just
I probably would have changed a few more notes during the chorus.
tonight. I don't wanna let you know
That works.
in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast,
Wow.
faces pass and I'm
This is
homebound.
ridiculous.
Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I still need you, and I still miss you.
This is really
Now
interesting.
I wonder
That was good. I if I had like any tips for like ending it, maybe I don't know. You have the if I could fall into the sky. You could add the if I could fall into the sky, like the chorus of 1,000 miles. Maybe like pan it all the way to the right. Maybe make the chorus like twice, like the last chorus twice as long. Honestly, pitch shifting the instrumental was not a bad idea. And let me just confirm one thing.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
So, the instrumental is in E, but like it's yeah, they're around 3 semitones apart. But technically, so the instrumental I think is originally an E flat major-ish, and this is an E flat major-ish, but it uses the flat 7 chord. So sometimes it's pretty mixed. Like it has a few mixolydian chords in there. So using E for the instrumental with a few mixolydian chords, and then putting A on top of it, which is basically like E mixolydian is related to A. So yeah, it like that is a very smart move, and yeah, it actually works. There were only like a few moments where I think a few more notes could have been changed. So I probably would have, instead of tonight in A, I probably would have put those down a half step, so it would have led into the E major chord that's next. Tonight, let's see.
No, I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you.
Tonight, yeah, that would be it. But yeah, this is very good. Vocals sound good throughout. And yeah, kudos for the good idea. That said, I do think 1,000 Miles is definitely getting some kind of critical reevaluation. Thank you, Goldbug. I try. All right, Goldbug. What do we have? Oh man, we're getting Black Miley Cyrus Rainbow. Oh my god.
I hopped off the plane in LAX with a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in a cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio. And the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up.
That was a good touch.
Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. I got my hands up to play my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure if this chorus entirely works, but the verses definitely do.
Party in the USA. Get to the club in the taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now.
I just had a bad thought of another song that would go with this instrumental.
So hard with my girls on around.
Walkin' on the Sun by Smash Mouth. Put Walkin' on the Sun over this and you have a certified bopperino. That would be like the most like intense bop of all. But with this song, I think Walkin' on the Sun would actually kill it. So don't do it. Supplies are running out. Yeah, I feel like when you hear the chorus of this song, you just think F sharp. You don't think G sharp, G sharp blues. I think it's like it's in the right key, but it's not really centered in the right place. If that makes any sense. But the verses work perfectly. I will say the stems are kind of funny. Like I can hear a little. Oh wait, no, those aren't. Never mind. It's just the vocals, but I'm wondering if some stems would actually like, if like maybe that synth stem could be like, is there a synth stem of Party in the USA? Synth stem Party in the USA. Oh, you did? What is it? Is it actually? Doesn't look like it's ready. Oh, you did include. I didn't notice that. Let's see. I think like the whatever that like whatever like the weird synth and the Miley sound. Yeah, I mean the idea of just like messing it up and making it sound like a dusty ass tobacco synth would actually, yeah, that's a great idea. I didn't really hear it though. I guess I hear it a little bit, but I'd love it to be louder and like sound like a tobacco synth. That would be cool. Just like dirty and sounds like it hasn't been used in like a few decades. I love it. But yeah, that's good. All right. Oh, I've actually ooh. Oh no. Oh, okay. This worries me a little bit.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Yeah, the mashup probably does exist. But the way the guitars actually kind of work, it actually, like, that chord actually works. It almost sounds like jazz or something. The guitar and the guitar and the September instrumental actually, it works really well. Oh, I love that you threw in the wow. Yeah, it is. Somehow it worked. It actually works with the harmony. This is scary. This is actually pretty scary. Oh my god. Bro, you're not dancing in September unless you're dancing in your sleep. Oh my god. Sleeping in September. No, the guitar, I think it's just those two songs, stem-wise. I don't hear any other Earth, Wind, and Fire songs. I will say the video editing is pretty thumbs up. the vocals keep going. Yeah, this is great. Oh my god. That is a really good mashup. That is fantastic. I was not expecting that. Like when you brought in the acoustic guitar into the mix, I was not expecting it to go as well as it did. Yeah, no complaints. Honestly, it's pretty good, pretty amazing. Maybe actually, I think that the September vocals that you worked in there, yeah, you can still sneak in there. I think the September vocals that were there might have been a little bit quiet, but other than that, home run. Wow. All right. I'll just wait for you to sneak that mashup in there. Okay. And now I need to move this down. I can't believe you soldiered. You soldiered me. Oh, who's that? Who's anonymous whatever? Oh. We're submitting stuff for next week. Okay. Let's see. There we go. All right. Final mashup of the day. Ooh, Kanye and Death Grips. Let's go. Mash strips. Cool. All right. A 20-second walking on the sun mash. All right, I'll check it out. But after this Rev mashup. Ooh. I'm not sure how these two songs are going to work together. They're at very different tempos.
My mama was raised in the era when clean water was only served to the bare skin. Doing clothes, you would've thought I had help, but it won't satisfied unless I pick the cotton myself. You see, it's broke, nigga racing. That's that don't touch anything in the stove. And it's rich, nigga racing. That's that come in, please buy more. What you want? A Billy Bird coat, a diamond chain. All you blacks want all the same thing. Used to only be
Is this Donda? I wasn't expecting Donda to sound like this. It sounds like Yeezus. that it was a good idea to put this part over that.
You see his leaders and his followers, but I'd rather be a dick than a swallower. You see his leaders and his followers, but I'd rather be a dick than a swallower. I throw these Maybach keys, I wear my heart
This is a weird mashup. Very weird. That looping was good. Damn, the stretching actually. Normally I'd be against it, but it kind of sounds like something Death Grips would put on a song. Like, that's definitely something Death Grips would throw on a vocal. That was funny. Scratch Grips. Ooh. Nice. You know, I've definitely heard of Kanye West and Death Grips being mashed up on numerous occasions. I don't think I've ever heard a mashup that made both Death Grips and Kanye sound weirder. Like, I mean, it's kind of a logical combination to throw, like, MC Ride rapping over a Death Grips instrumental, or, like, MC Ride rapping over a, Kanye instrumental, or, Kanye rapping over a Death Grips instrumental. Like, it's not that far of a bridge. But somehow, I think I think it's actually not that bad. I think some of the quantizing is a little weird, but it's kind of on brand for Death Grips to do weird stuff. I it's just two songs that I didn't like. I didn't think anyone would have put these two particular songs together, but you did. Like I don't know. This is a very interesting idea because I'm kind of I'm kind of impressed. I'm kind of impressed at how well these songs, like in the best way possible. I'm happy. I love how these songs basically don't really work together. Like they do at certain points, and but the very slowed down Kanye vocals are really weird. But it's totally like a like and like the original like Ring a Bell by Death Grips. The vocals are like a little bit faster in delivery, and New Slaves, Kanye's rapping is faster than is generally faster than what's on here, but the slower vocals actually like add a weird vibe. I definitely kind of like this one, but it's weird. It's very weird, but I like it. Okay. Now, let's just get this over with. Pull the band-aid off. Let's check it out. That's enough internet for today. All right, thank you all. Thank you all for being here. You know, it's been a pleasure. Always happy to do mashup reviews for y'all. That was weird. Thank you all. Have a good evening. Yeah, take care. Or should we rate anybody? Nah, it's all good. All right, take care.